And for those lucky enough to be here in Rod Laver Arena this evening, or perhaps those watching around the world on television, I'm sure that you'll agree also that this Australian Open has produced some amazing tennis and incredible storylines every single day of the championships. But before we present the trophies, I would like to acknowledge His Excellency General the Honourable David Hurley, the Governor-General of Australia, the Honourable Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister, and Her Excellency the Honourable Linda Dessau, the Governor of Victoria, all here with us this evening. Also joining us for the presentation are the Chair of Tennis Australia, Jane Herdlicker, the Tournament Director, Craig Tiley, Tournament Referee, Wayne McEwen. And it's my great pleasure, yes, round of applause, thank you. Well done, team. And it also gives me great pleasure to introduce a champion of our sport. She is a 12-time Grand Slam singles champion. She won the singles here in 1968. Would you please put your hands together for Billie Jean King. Well, a very famous trophy, the Daphne Ackhurst Memorial Cup, which goes to our winner tonight, has been travelling around Victoria over several weeks with our AO on the road team and is now, I'm pleased to say, safely back here on Rod Laver Arena. And here comes Daphne. It's a magnificent piece of silverware. I'm sure that you all are going to agree with that. But it's now time for me to introduce and invite the Chair of Tennis Australia, Jane Herdlicker, up to say a few words. Jane.
What a fitting finish to an absolutely spectacular 3 weeks of women's tennis at the Australian Open in 2023. What a great finish, fighting finish. It was a match that highlights how exciting women's tennis really is. Elena and Arena, truly remarkable tennis tonight. We're so proud of you. We know how hard you've worked to get to here tonight. Your level of achievement is just absolutely impressive, and we're all inspired by what sits behind you and how you've performed tonight under extreme circumstances. Thank you very much. And it's a very memorable night for both of you because you played tonight in front of 7 of the original 9 brave women who decided that it just wasn't good enough 53 years ago and set out to start what ultimately became the Women's Tennis Association. And you truly stand on the shoulders of giants who laid the foundation that makes it possible today for all women to be given a fair shot in most sports, and for our sport to treat women with great respect and to be able to play in the very biggest events in our sport with equal prize money. So thank you to the original 9. And again, just a spectacular night tonight. You were both great competitors. There could only be one winner, but it was a fight to the finish. So thank you for a great match tonight.
Thank you, Jane. If I could now invite the tournament referee, Wayne McEwen, to come up and present a gift to our chair umpire for this evening's final. That is Tom Sweeney. Well done, Tom. Tom is an Australian. We're very proud of the work that he does officiating around the world. Well, unfortunately, though, there can only be one champion. And although falling just one match short, it has still been a magnificent tournament for this young woman. Along the way to the final, she defeated 5 seeds, including the world #1. Please put your hands together for our finalist, Elena Rybakina.
First, I would like to congratulate Arena, of course, with the title and with a great start of the season. Adelaide, and here I know how hard you've worked for that, and also your team, so congratulate, and yeah, just good luck in the rest of the season. Hopefully we're going to have many more battles. And of course, I want to say a big thank you to my team for the great job we done during preseason and just over the past 3-4 years. To my coach, big thanks, of course, to my family, sponsors, president of our Kazakhstan Federation is here, so thank you so much for the support. And one more person I need to thank, of course, for the great preseason. He's not here, but I'm sure he's watching, so thank you so much. And yeah, family, and just wanted to say a big thank you for this atmosphere. It was amazing, and I felt really good playing here, and I had just goosebumps, yeah, how to say it correct, when everybody were cheering for us and supporting. It was unbelievable, and yeah, I'm looking forward to come back next year. And the last thank you, of course, to organizers, everybody who made this tournament possible. Of course, Ball Kids, I know you are in a bigger team now, and it's much more of you, so thank you so much. Empires, of course, and all the volunteers. It was amazing 2 weeks for me, and yeah, hopefully next year I'm going to have same result and even better. Thank you.
Well, it took 4 attempts to make a major final, but there was no stopping her tonight, was there? In what has been a flawless summer down under, with a title in Adelaide, she can now proudly hold aloft the Daphne Akhurst Memorial Trophy, her first major title. The Australian Open Women's Singles Champion for 2023, Aryna Sabalenka.
First of all, I want to say sorry for my English because I'm still shaking and super nervous. Secondly, it's such an inspiration to receive a trophy from you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for our sport. I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you so much. I want to congratulate Elena for an incredible 2 weeks. You're such a great player, and of course we're going to have many more battles, hopefully in the finals of the Grand Slams. And I want to congratulate your team. You guys are amazing. You've done such. Oh my God, sorry. You've done such a good job. Congrats, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who made this tournament happen. Thank you so much, tournament director, referees, line umpires, ball kids, stringers, physios. I mean, thank you everyone who helped me during this week. And thank you so much, guys, for an amazing atmosphere. It was enjoyable to play in front of you. Thank you so much. And of course, my team, the craziest team on tour, I would say. You see? We've been through a lot of, I would say, downs last year. We worked so hard, and you guys deserve this trophy. It's more about you than about me. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for me. I love you guys. Thank you. And once again, thank you guys for an amazing atmosphere. I hope next year I come back stronger, and I'll show you even better tennis, and you guys support me even more. Thank you.
Well, congratulations again, Arena. Well, that concludes our presentation. There'll be some photos taken. Arena's going to do a lap of honor with Daphne, the trophy. But would you please give one more loud round of applause for what has been a magnificent singles final here tonight on Rod Laver Arena.
To the fullest, and I think Lena well earned. You mentioned it. This is the work of not just 2 weeks, but years of dedication, going through the ups and downs, getting back up after disappointments, learning from those losses, enjoying the wins. But this, for Sabalenka, is the biggest one of them all.
Every single second of this lap of honor.
Sometimes when you have to go through a little adversity, when it doesn't come quite as easily, you appreciate it that much more, motivates you that much more.
We'll take the trophy.
A few words with tournament director Craig Tiley.
Mindful this comes off.
Huh?
This can come off, yeah.
She didn't want to let go of it. I understand.
As you can see the gentleman holding it with the gloves, it's hard to actually get a hand on that trophy. They're so protective of it. Well, got a little tight in the end though, didn't it? Took a few match points before she was able to get the job done. Done on her 4th match point. She's starting to doubt herself a little.
Double faulted on the first match point, and what a recovery from Sabalenka. Didn't let those demons come to play. Fighting, battling to get her hands on the championship trophy.
Please put your hands together once again for the 2023 Women's Singles Champion, Sabalenka. She makes her way off Rod Laver Arena. A tremendous victory, a tremendous match, a tremendous tournament. The please don't go too far because...
Well, it's been a wonderful night here at Melbourne Park. A new champion has been crowned. Aryna Sabalenka had to do it the hard way. Dropped the opening set, but boy oh boy did she storm home and played the match of her life in the 2nd and 3rd sets. And it is Aryna Sabalenka who is the Australian Open 2023 Women's Champion.
Well, this has been one of the most improbable doubles draws that we could think of. We thought last year was exceptional with the way that Nick Kyrgios and Thanasi Kokkinakis won the title here. This has been an absolute dream come true for both teams. Both unseeded, both have knocked out seeds along the way. Jan Jelinski and Hugo Nice will be introduced to this crowd. It is the Cinderella story to end all.
It's men's doubles finals here at Rod Laver Arena. Please welcome Hugo Nice and Jan Jelinski. And from Australia, Rinky Hijikata and Jason Kubler.
I mean, beyond improbable. And honestly, you wouldn't be surprised. Because of the length of the women's final, we're probably not going to get the absolute ideal ending here, which is on the stroke of the midnight that the Australian team win it, and the perfect Cinderella story. But it certainly has been an incredible run through for Rinky Hijikata and Jason Kubler, who 6 months ago, Rinky called Jason and said, let's play doubles. Paul Kildare, who works here for Tennis Australia, obviously gave them a wild card. They're fully deserving of that for many different reasons. And this is what's transpired. It has been a run for the ages, no question. Both teams have saved a match point along the way as well. Hijikata and Kubler saved a match point in the second set of their third round win against Tomislav Bricic and Gonzalo Escobar. And Nice and Jelinski saved a match point in their third round win against the number 2 seeds, and of course the current US Open champions as well, Rajiv Ram and Joe Salisbury. I mean, honestly, you couldn't script. If you were sent the script from Hollywood, you would say, no, that's just, it's never going to fly. No one's going to believe that.
Hi guys, this is Alex. He's going to help us tonight. Can I please ask you after the toss to have a photo with Alex facing this way? So just a quick reminder, 1-for-1 for the warm-up. After the warm-up, try to be ready with the balls by the baseline in order to be on time. 25 seconds between the points, and the system is making all the calls, including full faults. Any questions? So, Alex, you have a team to ask. Okay, we have AO and Ken Roswell. Ken Roswell, their choice. Can you toss it, please? AO. Defer. Receive.
Okay, games are afoot here, Fitzy. Games are afoot. Back in your day. Welcome, Fitzy, by the way. It's lovely to see you. How you doing?
Thank you, okay.
I've been waiting all day for this. I mean, honestly, it's the highlight of my day hanging out with you.
Well, it's not at the top of the morning to you yet, but it nearly is. But what an extraordinary story. It is, and something I'm very excited about.
Well
Look,
done, Alex.
call me biased here a little bit and forgive me, but these two young Aussie boys bring a smile to my face. They are two delightful young men who, look, are experiencing something a few weeks ago they were only dreaming about.
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible, hasn't it, really, for Aussie men's tennis in the last sort of while, and also in the mixed, of course. They won. Storm Sanders, obviously, with John Peers, won the US Open mix. We had Ebden Purcell winning, obviously, at Wimbledon, and then, obviously, the special case here last year. And two guys that you, obviously, you couldn't like more. I think Wally's managed to get courtside with us, and Wally, a couple of Sydney-siders as well, aren't they?
Well, Coobs is Queensland-based.
Oh, Queensland, sorry, apologies.
Yeah. Coobs is Queensland-based, and he trains out of the KDV Academy at the moment with Jared Bunt, who's coaching him on the road as well. And look, Rinky's a young Sydney-sider, and he's trained out of the Tennis Australia Academy in Sydney for a decade, but obviously he's now moved up to Brisbane as well. But look, they are very popular players on tour. There is no doubt about that. Very popular amongst Australian players. And look, I think what's been big for Coobs of late, he had the ability to be involved with the Davis Cup team, and he played some United Cup tennis. He had Leighton Hewitt on the sort of side of the court with him. And, you know, I think it's helped build a bit of belief. Probably a bit unlucky to get to the 4th round of Wimbledon and not get the points on his ranking, but he's established himself inside the top 100 500 now, so belief after years and years of comeback from knee surgeries. But look, you know, it's amazing how much these two have just kind of enjoyed themselves, and they've brought the crowd into it, and then they fed off the crowd, and it's made a big, big difference. I don't think tonight will be any different.
Yeah, Rinky, just 21 years of age. Just a year ago, he was saying he was still wondering whether he's going to stay at college at North Carolina. Of course, has been playing tennis over there, but wow, what a decision this has proved to be. Incidentally, his live ranking, Hijikata's 62 in doubles right now, so incredible. 169 in singles. As we say, Jan Zieliński as well from Poland, 26 years of age. He's been out there for a while. He has a live ranking right now of 15 in the world, which is going to get him in absolutely everywhere, courtesy of the run he's had here in Australia. Zieliński, as I say, 26 years of age, and that is what they're playing for. One of the most prestigious trophies in the world of tennis, something that they couldn't have believed when they were taking on Matos and Vega Hernandez in the opening round. They went down a set as well. They had a fairly unremarkable time in Adelaide pre-season as well, winning a match at each event, but not going any further than that. Then obviously things started to heat up when they got through against Purcell and Thompson, winning in a deciding set tiebreaker 10 points to 7. The match point save against Ram and Salisbury. Bondi and Rinderknecht, that was a comfortable win for them in the quarterfinals. And of course the French pairing of Shardy and Martin in 3 sets as well, getting through that. So a terrific little run through there. And again, Zieliński, who's won a couple of titles, and they both come in Metz, once with Hubert Hurkacz. In fact, he beat his current partner, Hugo Nice, in that final, who was playing with Arthur Rinderknecht. And the next year, of course, last year, he ended up picking up that win in Metz with Hugo. They started playing in March of last year. There is Draper on the left of the picture.
It is older brother of Scott Draper, who won Queen's Club pitch a long time ago, but was a very talented player, a very talented golfer, by the way, and so is Mark. He plays a good game, but a wonderful tennis family. They've had a lot of influence over Australia's youngsters over the last decade, and of course both wonderful players themselves. So, and good people. Very good people. So you can understand why they're excited to have these two young boys who are in the same vein, the Australians. What a journey for the Frenchmen also, and
a warm-up.
And the pole. What an amazing. I know you've wrapped it up early and said that it was a long shot, and it was, but what an experience. And for all of them, and someone who's going to leave with one of the biggest doubles trophies on the globe.
And Zieliński got engaged as well in November of last year. You could see his fiancée there, Claudia Kolakowski.